So we have a rescue operation underway. So we're in seedling 911. We've had a lot of issues going on this lower rack and not a lot of success. But we have zucchini that's going out of control and we got to get it out of here because it's all the way up to the lights. It's turning yellow and yeah, we got to do something about this quick. So this is a situation. The bottom rack, the bottom tray, nothing came up. The only thing that came up are these zucchini. We got to get them out of here. They're too tall.
And your celery.
That's my celery. Yay! But look at all this. None of the herbs show their faces.
Well, they did. Then they died.
We didn't have a heat map under here, and I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know if it's because of these cheap lights, but we're learning a lot of lessons here. Jalapenos are doing okay. Tomatoes are going absolutely crazy. One issue is because I overseeded these, I have like 2 and 3 in each one of these, so we need to thin these out. Yeah, because we're running into some issues here. So the first thing is we need to get these out of here. Okay, y'all, go ahead and get it out of your system. Laugh all you want, right?
Farmer
yes, this was a fail. None of the herbs survived. This is Homesteader, beginning Homesteader 101. Is, yeah, it's not that easy to grow from seed. I don't know what happened. We just ran into a disaster here. Okay, let's get a plan out.
Part of my problem is trying to find out, there's so much dirt on these cells, is to find out where they're at. I want to just go in there and kill the plant off any more than he already is. That one all that low, but understatement. I mean, I'm used to root bound. You know, when you go to your big box store, or even any plant, any nursery, you know, and they got them in like little pint size, or the bigger ones are quart. I think that's what these are more like. These are probably more like quart size here. And I knew these guys were going to need some room. Other plants don't need this much room, but they're just root bound. They need room to go. So a couple of weeks, they'll probably have this root bound. So we actually had 4 zucchinis that survived so far. I thought we had 3, but these guys are so close together. So we'll need to get a 4th pot ready for them, Boo-Boo.
Okay. This is Homestead fail.
Not entirely a Homestead fail. If we get any vegetables out of this, then it's a success. Just that we might not have any till next year, that's all.
So Eric's planting the celery into...
Oh, you actually had 2 plants in there. Yep, I can't tell if that's... Because it looks like one over there and one there. So
it could be because I couldn't see. The seeds were so small.
I don't know what it is. We'll let him grow. If he lives, if this little plant there lives, he lives. But we'll see how the main one does. They're too small for me to even worry about trying to separate them.
So what's that?
Well, I got lucky. I got like a big old core of dirt and roots and plants. But this is one of the little baby celeries. I got them as undisturbed as possible. Of course, now they'll probably get disturbed once I go in there.
Oh. This is a learning process.
I told our neighbor, Maria, about my babies. She goes, oh, you got a dog? No, these are my plants. They're my babies.
The problem is, I think a lot of people They only want to see success. But you don't realize that there's a lot of fail behind every success.
Yeah, we should have been down the last few weeks. We had lots of failures.
So this is part of it. If you think you're going to start seed and grow and everything is just going to be amazing, like a storybook, you might get lucky, but chances are you're going to have a lot of failure as well. So you live with that and you move on and you learn.
And there's always Memorial Day sales.
There's always, the big box or your nursery. Okay, babe, what are you doing?
So this is lime, which it contains calcium, magnesium. A lot of plants seem to like them, like tomatoes and chili peppers and stuff, because that's what makes them thrive.
What about zucchini, though?
I don't know. They kind of look like that to me, don't they? Hey, we're not talking like, it's not like I'm, giving this to lavenders or something. I don't know if lavenders like this.
But, I don't know.
So,
running a risk.
Well, the good news is it absorbs slowly. It's not like it's going to burn them or anything. I'm just putting it. So what I did was I put mulch on top of the potting soil. So that way we'll have a bit of water retention and stuff. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting these bad boys outside. And
bad boys?
The bad boys. They're going to be bad. They're going to grow and take off.
Okay.
I'm hoping they get root bound in these things, and then we get to put them in some raised beds where they can take over. I'm going to go easy on the celery right now because they're kind of babies, and I don't know. I mean, I could probably give them 1 or 2 little pellets, but I'd be kind of afraid. But we did mulch them as well. All right, we got a little dilemma here. Look at all these plants, right? And if I get under the light, you can kind of see there's a bunch. We have quite a bit of variety of tomato plants. And over here on the last row, these are some jalapenos that didn't die off yet. One did, so we have 8 survivors. The problem is, Amy bought a bunch of these little 4-inch potting containers. And, those are probably more like pint size. And then the 6-inchers might be closer to being quart size. And, I mean, these guys probably would do okay in the quart size. It would take up a lot of room and a lot of soil doing that. And just a lot of time. We need to thin these things out. For example, okay, that's only one guy by himself. But over here, where my index finger is, there's like 3 plants over there. This guy over here is like 2. This guy here is like 3. I mean, there's a lot where you say, okay, we'll just kill them off and just have 1 survivor per cell. I got almost 90 plants total, just counting the cells that have a plant. Now, how many are going to die once they get to real sun and wind conditions and stuff? I don't know. But the bottom line is, we're going to put some here. So Amy has an idea. So we're going to deal with that tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right. We moved the babies from down the basement in the grow tent to outdoors. It's cloudy and raining right now. It's only in the mid-60s. It's going to get down to about 50 overnight, so it's not that bad. About 4 or 5 mile-an-hour winds. So these guys have never really experienced any kind of wind or anything, and they're getting a little bit today, not much. I put the umbrella up because I don't want them to get rained on just yet. I figure the wind's enough stress. But so we'll see how it goes. So tomorrow will be nice and sunny and warm. So tomorrow will make a good, better day to get these into a raised bed. So we'll be back tomorrow. All right, my babies survived their first little rainstorm. I chickened out and put the umbrella up. See? But they did tolerate the wind at least, so that's good. They didn't get much sunshine today because it was cloudy all day. There's the jalapenos. And there's like, I don't know, like 100 different tomatoes. So they all survived. Yay. Zucchinis are still yellow. Hopefully tomorrow they get some sunlight. Maybe they'll turn green. So let's see how they go tomorrow when we get some daylight.